Recently, I've been having a lot of South African YouTubers coming to my DM and say, Clantis, I just been sent a message by YouTube regarding my tax information. I have no idea what this is all about. I have filled in this form and now YouTube wants me to provide this information and provide this form, and I do not know what exactly all this mean. Guys, there are two different forms that you are going to fill once you are eligible for monetization. So you would have gotten your 1,000 subscribers and you would have gotten your 4,000 hours of watch time over 365 days, or you would have gotten your 1,000 subscribers and 10 million YouTube shorts in the last 90 days, and that got you eligible for monetization. And now, once you are monetized and you have your Google AdSense account, you will have to provide your tax information. And when you are going to fill in your tax information as a South African citizen, and I believe we're the only country on the African continent that has a tax treaty with the United States, and therefore South African YouTubers do not pay tax to the United States. So they don't deduct any taxes from South African YouTubers. However, you will have to pay taxes in South Africa if you hit a certain threshold with your income from YouTube. I think from 8,000 rand. I stand corrected on that one. However, though, the forms that you are going to fill, your form, I'm not going to talk about the other one because I don't want to confuse it. I want to talk about your form as a South African citizen, or as a citizen that lives outside of the United States and your country does have a tax treaty with the United States. This form is called W-8BEN. That's the form that you will have to fill in. However, it is simple to fill in. You just have to follow the instructions. That's all. Read the instructions to understand what you are being asked. If it says you are a resident living outside of the United States, you say yes. Are you got what they call, I think there's something about reduced tax. You say yes. I wish I had a form that I could show you how you can do this. I don't have one, unfortunately. I've already submitted mine and I cannot utilize my one that I already have on my Google AdSense for security reasons. But all I'm going to say to you is follow the instructions. That form will take you literally 3 minutes to fill in. 3 minutes if you understand what you are being asked. However, if you feel a little bit stuck or you are intimidated about how to fill in the form and you are now eligible and you want to fill in your information and you are a South African citizen, please do not hesitate to come to my Instagram DM, which is Clantis underscore Dumagute, all small caps. Go to my DM and I will assist you there in how to fill in your W-8BEN tax form. All that you have to also have when you are going to fill in that form is your income tax number. You've got to have your income tax number, South African income tax number. That number, you are going to fill it in your W-8BEN tax form to fill in your details. I will show you exactly what fields to fill in and what fields not to fill in. Like I said, it takes literally 3 minutes to fill in that form. Could be actually less than 3 minutes to fill in that form. I'm understanding a lot of South African YouTubers are struggling with this one. If you are a South African YouTuber that is asking, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. If you are monetized and you have turned all you have turned on all your ads and you haven't gotten your pin yet, and YouTube still hasn't asked for full details of your tax information, it's coming. And trust and believe me, once it does, you want to make sure that you understand what you are being asked. If you do not have an income tax number, please go to SARS and apply for one. All right. If you're unemployed and you've never been employed before, where your employer wanted your tax number, then you need to go to SARS and apply for one. And just because you don't pay taxes in the United States like other YouTubers on the African continent does not mean that you don't pay taxes in South Africa. So make sure that you are also right with SARS. Well, I think when you hit 8,000 Rand threshold, I don't know. I stand corrected. Please do assist me with that one, or get yourself somebody who is a tax specialist who can assist you with this information. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a tax specialist or advisor. I am just a YouTuber, just letting you know that when you are going to fill in your tax form, there are certain things that some people seemingly are misunderstanding. They usually fill in the second form, which is for the residents of the United States or people that do business in the United States and have a United States tax number. That one is not for you. Yours is W-8BEN. That's the form that you have to fill in when you are doing your tax information for Google AdSense. So I hope we understand each other. Yes, the disclaimer once again, I am not a tax lawyer or a tax specialist or a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber that is assisting other YouTubers with this particular information that seemingly is a bit of an issue that is happening here in South Africa. So, again, don't hesitate to come to my DM. I will assist you. My Instagram DM, oh, my Instagram DM. My Instagram is Clantis underscore Dumagude, and that is exactly where you will get me. If I don't respond to you immediately, I will eventually respond to you and we'll go through that form together. Don't have to panic. No, there's a deadline because if you don't submit within a certain period, I'm not quite sure, I think it's a month, then they will freeze or suspend your ads from playing on your channel or videos for that matter. Also, there, if you don't get your PIN within 4 months or 3 months, there's a way of getting your monetization. A video I will do someday how you can do that because you are given 3 months after being eligible and accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, and you'll be having ads playing anyways until they would require you to verify your address, to verify some few things that Google AdSense might want from you. Usually, if you don't get your PIN within 3 months, then they suspend your ads. Basically, your monetization gets suspended until you have filled in your PIN. However, if you don't get your PIN within that 3 months, there are other ways of monetizing your channel. Basically, there are three what do you call this, requests that you are going to do for YouTube to send you the pin. So you ask 3 times. After the third time, the fourth time, which is every 3 weeks, by the way. Every 3 weeks, you're going to request for a new pin every 3 weeks. For 3 times, you're going to have to do that until the fourth time. The fourth time, then they will give you what do you call this, a provision that you will have to fill in, which it will include your either your ID or driver's license of what do you call this, verification, and your home address verification, and then they return your ads. If they have not suspended them yet, then they continue with you playing ads along your YouTube videos. That is a video that we are going to talk about in the near future because that is another thing that I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers are struggling with. But the first one that I want to deal with is the tax information because it is making a lot of y'all panic and it's a very easy form to fill in.